Let us take the problem on grouped data. Here, grouped data, it is given in a two-way table. Here it is given from the following data find out the two regression equations and estimate the value of x when value of y is 55. Here the problem is this one. Here I have taken the solution table. Okay. Here two variables are given. Here in the captions variable x, in the stubs variable y. If you observe, you may find out the variables values: x variable 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59. Means here upper limit of any class is not equal to the lower limit of the immediate next class. That is known to you. It is given under inclusive method that we have already come across under the frequency distribution table. Okay. Now, in case of variable y, 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. Upper limit of any class is equal to the lower limit of the immediate next class. That means variable y is in exclusive method, variable x is in inclusive method. One of the principles of classification is that exclusive method is preferred to inclusive method. And why we have to prefer exclusive method is, that is because of the technical problem I have already told you so many times. That is, while calculating class interval, then what is the formula? Class interval equals upper limit minus lower limit. Now when you take this variable y, then upper limit is 5, lower limit is 0, then you will get class interval of 5. Now when you take variable x, in that case, in case of variable x, if you take the first class, then upper limit is 19, lower limit is 10. Here we will get class interval as 9. Here whatever the class interval, so many values to be considered in that class. Means in the class 0 to 5, we consider 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values. Okay. Here 5 is excluded. Even in case of 10 to 19, how many values we consider in that class? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Here both the limits are included in the same class. Means even upper limit is included in the class. Therefore it is called inclusive method. But there we consider 10 values in the class 10 to 19. But when you apply this formula, as per the formula, we get the class interval 9. Because of this technical problem, we have to convert inclusive method into exclusive method. Okay. Now, here while taking to this two-way table, answer table, that variable x which is given in inclusive method, that is to be taken in exclusive method. And to convert inclusive method into exclusive method, it is known to you, we have to find out what is the jump between the upper limit of the previous class and lower limit of the immediate next class, 90 to 20, 29 to 30, so on. Here jump is how much? 1. Half of jump means 0.5. Now what we have to do? Subtract 0.5 from the lower limit and add 0.5 to the upper limit. That means 10 minus 0.5, 9.5 to 19 plus 0.5, 19.5. Next one, 20 minus 0.5, 19.5, 29 plus 0.5, 29.5. If you convert first class, then whatever the class interval, that you have to consider and you may take the class. Now that is 29.5 to 39.5. 39.5 to 49.5 and 49.5 to 59.5. That's all. Here I have already copied variable y 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. Okay. Next step is what? You have to take mid values. Now mid values means yam equals upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. Here upper limit is how much? 19.5 plus lower limit is 9.5 divided by 2. It is 29 divided by 2, 14.5. Here take 14.5. Then shortcut method I have already told you. To the previous mid value you have to add the common class interval. Here class interval is how much? Now here you cannot apply this one. X class interval, upper limit of the first class is how much? 19.5 minus lower limit is 9.5. Then how much you will get? Class interval is 10. In all the classes class interval is 10. Now 14.5 plus 10, 24.5 plus 10, 34.5 plus 10, 44.5 plus 10, 54.5. Okay. Now in case of variable y, upper limit is 5 plus lower limit 0 divided by 2. It is 5 divided by 2, 2.5. Here class interval is how much? 5, isn't it? First class mid value is 2.5. Then class interval is 5. Now go on adding class interval. Now 2.5 plus 5, 7.5 plus 5, 12.5 plus 5, 17.5 plus 5, 22.5. Okay. Next we have to take P and Q. Before that you copy the total. Here in this problem total row and total column not given. Therefore here to draw number of columns and number of rows, here how many columns are there? 6. How many rows are there? That is also 6. Then here without total column means you have to add 6 more. Without total row means you have to add 6 more. Means we have to draw 12 columns and 12 rows. Here I have already drawn 12 columns and 12 rows. Now when total column is not given, you have to take the total of rows to the column and total of rows, total of columns to the row. Okay. Now here first column, that is corresponding to 10 to 19 means here 9.5 to 19.5. It is, that means it is what? Frequency. That is 16. Next column 22. Next column 26. Next one 17 and last column 9. Take a rows total to this column. Here first row corresponding to the class 0 to 5. It is 3 plus 4, 7, 27. Next one 40, 11, 5. Okay. Now take the grand total. It is 90 and this side, this also 90. That is what? N. Okay. Now here we have to take P and Q. They are nothing but deviations. P deviation of variable x and Q deviation of variable y. And it is known to you, you may take corresponding to the highest frequency, or if you want to avoid a minus sign, then always it is better to take first one as assume mean. Here you should be careful. Assume mean of variable x we have to take as a1 and assume mean of variable y as a2. There you should be careful in case of regression. These two should not be interchanged. Okay. Now corresponding to assume mean 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same as we have taken in case of correlation coefficient. Here corresponding to assume mean 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now these are P values and these are Q values. Next one is we have to take FP. FP means what? F into P. 16 into 0, 22 into 1, 26 into 2, 17 into 3, 9 into 4. Next one, FP square. It is known to you. FP square means FP into P, isn't it? FP into P. 0 into 0, 22 into 1, 52 into 2, 51 into 3, next 36 into 4, 144. Then FPQ, that let us take later. First take FQ. These are Q values, these are F values. FQ means F into Q. 7 into 0, 27 into 1, 40 into 2, 11 into 3, 5 into 4. Okay. Next one, FQ square, that is nothing but FQ into Q. FQ into Q. 0 into 0, 27 into 1, 80 into 2, 33 into 3, 20 into 4. Next, here you have to take FPQ. Okay. Now, first what we have to do? Now, we have to fill the body of the table. Here, take first column, that is 3, 5, 8, dash, dash. 4, 6, 10, 2, dash. Dash, 8, 12, 4, 2. Okay. Nice. Dash, 4, 7, 3, 3. Dash, 4, 3, 2, dash. Now, FPQ means what? F into P into Q. Here, we have taken first one as assumed mean of both P and Q. Therefore, here no question of minus signs. Just you have to multiply F into P into Q. Means here these are body of the table, numerical data in the body of the table. They are frequencies and these are P values and these are Q values. Okay, just you multiply. Here among these three, in any one of the place, if it is 0, then the product is 0. That is known to you. This here P is 0. Therefore, this whole column just blindly you may put 0. And even wherever F is dash means that is also 0. Okay. Now, this whole row Q is 0. You take this row 0. Then wherever F is dash, that is 0. Even in those places also take 0. Now next multiply the remainings. Now this column is over. Come to next column. Here 1 6 are 6, 1 are 1 10 are 10 2 are 20, 1 2 are 2 3 are 6. This is 0. Now here 2 8 are 16, 16 1 are 16. 2 12 are 24, 24 2 are 48. 2 4 are 8, 8 3 are 24. Then 2 2 are 4, 4 4 are 16. Okay, next column. 3 4 are 12, 12 1 are 12. 3 7 are 21, 21 2 are 42. 3 3 are 9, 9 3 are 27. 3 3 are 9, 9 4 are 36. Next one. 4 4 are 16, 16 1 are 16. 4 3 are 12, 12 2 are 24. 4 2 are 8, 8 3 are 24. That's all. Now, take the columns total to last row and rows total to last column. Now, here this column is 0. Now, 32, 104, 105, 117, 64. Now take the rows total 0. Now 50, 134, 81, 52. Okay. Now you have to take the total of FQ square, FPQ, then FE square and FPQ. Now here take the total. (161) sigma FP 423 sigma FP square. Nice. Here let us take the total of FQ first. (160) sigma FQ 366 sigma FQ square. Now take the total of FPQ. (317) sigma FPQ. Here it is also 317. Okay, that is sigma FPQ, and for this you have to write it is check line. Okay, now this table is same as of correlation coefficient table, no difference in that. Here the questions are, first one is here, from the following data find out the two regression equations. Now to find out regression equations, here two regression equations means same as we have come across under ungrouped data, and even when all the informations are given, no change in that equations. Here we come across two equations. Now I am rubbing this one also. Okay, now it is not needed. One is regression coefficient of x on y, and another one is regression coefficient of y on x. Here then regression equation, same regression equation of x on y and regression equation of y on x. Now x on y regression equation of x on y, what is the formula? X minus x bar equals bxy into y minus y bar. Then when you come to y on x, here y minus y bar equals byx into x minus x bar, isn't it? Means here what are all the informations required? X bar, y bar, here also same x bar, y bar, then bxy and byx. Means even though it is not asked to find out x bar, y bar, bxy, byx, means bxy, byx means regression coefficient of x on y and y on x. Even though they are not asked, it is asked directly to find out two regression equations. But to apply two regression equations, we need regression coefficients and also x bar and y bar. Therefore, as supplementary information, before taking this question, first we have to find out x bar, y bar, bxy and byx. Here to find out x bar and y bar, it is grouped data, and here both frequencies and class intervals are given. That means which method it is? Step deviation method. That means as per step deviation method, first we have to find out averages, means average of arithmetic mean of variable x is nothing but x bar, arithmetic mean of variable y is nothing but y bar. Okay. Now what is the, for here to find out x bar, what are the informations required? We need, first we have to find out d bar. For that we need sigma fd. Sigma f is nothing but this n that is in the table itself. Okay, sigma fd divided by sigma f, isn't it, to d bar. Then x bar, a plus cd bar. Okay, now first let us take here, first take to find x bar. To find x bar, first we have to calculate d bar. D bar equals sigma fd divided by sigma f. Here in the table we don't have sigma fd. Sigma fd means what? F in total of fd column. F means frequency, d means what? Deviation of variable x, isn't it? Here in the place of d, what we have done here? We have taken p and q. Means d is deviation of variable x. Here two variables are given, therefore we use the letter p and q in the place of d. Means p is nothing but deviation of variable x, q is nothing but deviation of variable y. That's all. Means this sigma fd is nothing but sigma fp, isn't it? In the place of d we have used p. Therefore, sigma fd is nothing but sigma fp divided by sigma f. Okay, d bar equals sigma fd divided by sigma f equals sigma fp divided by sigma f. Now, sigma fp is already calculated. It is in this table itself. Sigma fp is how much? 161 divided by sigma f is 90. Okay. Now, 161 divided by 90, it is 1.7889. Okay. Next, we have to find out x bar. X bar equals a plus cd bar. Okay. Here we have come across two variables. One is x and another one is y. In order to differentiate between the assumed mean of variable x and variable y, we have taken here assumed mean of variable x as a1 and assumed mean of variable y as a2, isn't it? Now, here therefore to be particular, here in case of x bar we have to take a1. That's all. Okay. Now, a1 is how much? 14.5 plus c, class interval of variable x, common class interval, is 10 into d bar 1.7889. Okay. Now, 14.5 plus 17.889. Okay. Now, take the total. It comes to 14.5 plus 17.889. It is 32.389. This is x bar. Okay. Next one is we have to find out y bar. Here take the heading to find y bar. Now here again we have to take d bar. In this case what? D bar equals sigma f d divided by sigma f. In the place of d what we have taken? Q. That means it is nothing but sigma fq divided by sigma f. Now sigma fq is already here in the table, that is 160 divided by n90. Okay. Now 160 divided by 90, it is 1.7778. Okay. Next take y bar. Y bar equals here x bar or y bar average under arithmetic mean under step deviation method a plus cd bar. Here in case of y bar assume mean is denoted by a2 plus c d bar. Here a2 is how much? 2.5 plus c. Here in case of variable y common class interval is how much? 5. Here both the variables need not be having the same class interval. Here it is 10, here in this case it is 5. 5 into d bar is 1.778. Okay. Now 2.5 plus 5 into 1.778, it comes to 8.889 equals, it is 11.389, that is y bar. Okay. Now next we have to find out regression coefficient of x on y and y on x. Even though it is not asked to form two regression equations, they are the required informations. Okay. Now take a regression coefficient of x on y means it is bxy. Here we have to apply the direct formula, that is when deviations are taken from assume mean. Here in this case we have taken deviation from assume mean only. That is numerator is the same as a correlation coefficient n into sigma fpq minus sigma fp into sigma fq. Then denominator second part of correlation coefficient without square root. That is n into sigma fq square minus sigma fq whole square. Okay, equals n is how much? 90. 90 into sigma fpq 317 minus sigma fp 161 into sigma fq 160 divided by 90 into sigma fq square 366 minus sigma fq 160 whole square equals 90 into 317, it is 28,530. Here both are minus, both are plus values, plus into plus plus, plus into minus, minus only 161 into 160. It is 25,760. Okay, divided by 90 into 366, it is 32,940 minus 160 into 160, it is 25,600 equals 28,530 minus 25,760. It is 2,770 divided by 32,940 minus 25,600. It is 7,340. Now 2,770 divided by 7,340. It is 0.3774. This is regression coefficient of x on y. Next one, we have to take regression coefficient of y on x, that is byx equals, here no change in numerator, same formula, n into sigma fpq minus sigma fp into sigma fq. Denominator is first part of correlation coefficient without square root, n into sigma fp square minus sigma fp whole square equals n. Just you copy the same, there you may save time. 90 into 317 minus 161 into 160 divided by 90 into sigma fp square 423 minus sigma fp 161 whole square equals 90 into 317 same 28,530 minus 25,760 161 into 160 divided by 90 into 423 38,070 minus 161 into 161 25,921. Okay, now here it is how much, just you copy the same because same figures. 2,770 divided by it is 12,149. Okay, now 2,770 divided by 12,149, it comes to 0.2280. 0.2280. Here you may observe both the regression coefficient sign is positive. Now these are the required informations. Now let us take the questions one by one. Here it is the two regression equations. Okay. Now take the first question. A, two regression equations. Now first one is x on y, isn't it? Now regression equation of x on y is x minus x bar equals bxy into y minus y bar. Now x minus x bar we have already calculated, 32.389 equals bxy is also calculated, that is 0.3774 into y minus y bar is calculated 11.389. Now x minus 32.389 equals, here it is plus sign, plus means that you need not mention, it is understood, 3.3774 into y plus into minus 0.3774 into 11.389. It is 4.2982. Now shift this one to right side. X equals 0.3774y minus 4.2982. This minus will become plus 32.389. Now x equals 0.3774y. Here one is with minus sign and other one is with plus sign. You have to take the difference. Highest value sign is plus. Okay. Now take the difference. 32.389 minus 4.2982. That is 28.0908. This is regression equation of x and y. Now one more regression equation is, that is y on x. Now I am rubbing this one. bxy is over. Now take regression equation of y on x. Y on x, that is y minus y bar equals byx into x minus x bar. Y minus y bar is calculated 11.389 equals byx, that is 0.2280 into x minus x bar 32.389. Okay. Y minus 11.389 equals 0.2280 into x, plus into minus, now 0.288 into 32.389. It is 9.3280. Now y equals 0.2280x minus 9.3280. This minus will become plus 11.389. Y equals 0.2280x. One is minus and another one is plus sign. Take the difference. Highest value sign is plus 11.389 minus 9.328. It is 2.061. This is the regression equation of y on x. Okay. Now here, see, first question is over. The two regression equation of x on y and y on x. These two equations are over. Okay. Now the next question is, estimate the value of x when y is 55. That means here I am rubbing this b by x, this over. Second question is, we have to estimate the value of x when y equals how much? 55, isn't it? Now, in order to estimate the value of x, which equation we have to apply? Regression equation of x and y. we have arrived at this stage. Therefore, you need not start from this stage. You may copy this one. That is x equals 0.3774y plus 28.0908 equals 0.3774 into, in the place of y insert 55 plus 28.0908 equals 0.3774 into 55. It is 20.757 plus 28.0908 equals 20.757 plus 28.0908. It comes to 48.8478. We have to write here. It is given, estimate the value of x when value of y is 55. Now, when the value of y is 55, the estimated value of x is 48.8478 or 49. This answer you have to write. Okay. Now, here if it is asked to estimate the value of y when x is so much, then you have to apply the regression equation of y on x. That's all. Then if it is asked to find out correlation coefficient based on regression coefficient, here this is a BCom University of Mysore question paper problem. There it is asked only these two questions. If it is asked one more, that is correlation coefficient based on regression coefficient, then how we have to take, that is the relation between the regression coefficient and correlation coefficient. Okay. Relation between regression coefficient and correlation coefficient formula is what? R equals square root of bxy into byx. That's all. Now, bxy, what is the value of bxy? Bxy is 0.3774 into byx. Byx is already calculated, that is how much? 0.2280. Now, you have to multiply and remove the square root. 0.3774 into 0.2280. Square root, it comes to 0.2933. This is correlation coefficient. And here you may give even the interpretation as usual. It lies between plus 0.25 and plus 0.75, isn't it? R lies between plus 0.25 and plus 0.75. That means what? There is a moderate degree of positive correlation between the two variables x and y. And here it is known to you, while removing the square root, when we take the geometric mean of these two, then when both are with plus sign, you will get here plus sign only. When both are minus sign, then you will get minus sign only. There you should be careful. Okay, you cannot in the previous problem you have come across like that, both were negative. When both bxy and byx are negative, even correlation coefficient is also negative. There you should be careful. Okay, this is how you have to calculate regression coefficient x bar, y bar, regression coefficients, regression equations and estimation of value and calculating R on the basis of regression coefficient. Now I take one more problem when one of the variables is given under discrete series. Okay, it may be given both under discrete series or one in discrete series and other one in continuous series. Here one variable is given in inclusive method, other one under exclusive method. You may be given both under inclusive method also. ಆಗ ಎರಡೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಗ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಮೆಥಡಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಮೆಥಡಿಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದನ್ನು ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಮೆಥಡಲ್ಲೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ದೆನ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ವಲ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ದಿ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೂ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್, ವೈ ಬಾರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ಸ್ BXY, BYX ಏನೂ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ರಿಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ನ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಬೇಕು, ವೈ ಬಾರ್ ಬೇಕು, BYX ಬೇಕು, ದೆನ್ BXY ಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್, ಅದನ್ನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸನ್ನು ತೊಗೊಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲು ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ಸ್ ನೆಸಿಟಿ ಇದೆ ಅವುಗಳನ್ನ ಮೊದಲು ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಶೋನ್ ನೀಟ್ಲಿ. ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಸಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ದು ಭಾಗ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಆಗ ಫಸ್ಟು ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು, ಈಗ ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೋತ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸೀಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಗಿವನ್, ಎರಡೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಆಗ ಅದೇನು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್, ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಡಾಟಾ, ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್, ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಇಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ A + CD ಬಾರ್. ಓಕೆ, ವೈ ಬಾರ್ ಇಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ A + CD ಬಾರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮೀನ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮೀನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸೇ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ವೈ ಬಾರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮೀನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ವೈಯೇ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅದು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, A1 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ A2 ಅಂತ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. A1 ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್, ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮೀನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. A2 ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮೀನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ವೈ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಫಸ್ಟು ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಡಿ ಬಾರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಡಿ ಬಾರ್ ಏನು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ FD ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಎಫ್. ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ FD ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಾರಿ ಅದೇ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೋ ನೆಸಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆನೇ FD ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಎರಡು ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಮೊದಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಆ ಡಿ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಎರಡು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಲೆಟರ್ಸನ್ನ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಒಂದು P ಇನ್ನೊಂದು Q. P ಏನು, ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್, ಮತ್ತು ವೈದು ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ನ Q ಅಂತ ತೊಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. P ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ದು ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ನು, Q ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ವೈದು ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್. ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ FD ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ FP. Therefore, D bar equals sigma FD divided by F ಅಂದರೂ ಒಂದೇ, sigma FP divided by F ಅಂದರೂ ಒಂದೇ. sigma FP ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ, just you apply the formula. Next, X bar equals A1 plus CD bar. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ A ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರ ಬದಲಾಗಿ A1 ಅಂತ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. C ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್, ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೈ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಡಿ ಬಾರ್ ಇಕ್ವಲ್ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ FD ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಎಫ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, Q ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ FQ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಎಫ್. ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವೈ ಬಾರ್ A + CD ಬಾರ್ ಅಂತ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರ ಬದಲಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ A ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ A2, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಇವೆರಡು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮಿನ್ ಅದು ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಕೂಡ್ದು. ಎಕ್ಸ್ದು ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ದು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮಿನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ವೈ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮೀನ್ ವೈ ಬಾರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ A2ನ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡೂ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ಲು ಕಾಮನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್, ಒಂದೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ, ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆದರೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ 10 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ವೈಯಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಇದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ಲಾಗಿರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಕಾಮನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಅದನ್ನು ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ವಲ್ ನಾವು BXY ಮತ್ತು BYX ರಿಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ X ಆನ್ Y ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ Y ಆನ್ X ಬಂದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮೀನಿಂದನೇ ತೊಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ X ಬಾರ್ Y ಬಾರಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾರ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೋ ಸೇಮ್ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರು BXYಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್, BYXಗೆ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಅದೇ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಕಾರ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ದೆನ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಕಮ್ ಟು ರಿಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ X ಆನ್ Y, Y ಆನ್ X ಅದು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ರಿಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ X ವೆನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ Y ಈಸ್ 55 ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸನ್ನ ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ರಿಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ X ಆನ್ Y ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ವೈನ ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ರಿಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ Y ಆನ್ X ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟಿಂದ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ವರೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು Y ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯಿತು. ಈಗ ಇದು BCom ಮೈಸೂರು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಮು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆರಡು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೇಳಿತ್ತು. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ರಿಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಗ ನಾವು ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ರಿಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾರ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನು, ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ BXY ಇಂಟು BYX. ಓಕೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವೆರಡನ್ನೂ ಎರಡು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಎರಡು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟನ್ನು ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ BXY ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ BYX ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೆ ಬಂತು, ಎರಡೂ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಾವು ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕಲ್ ಬರೀ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ದು ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮೈನಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಮೈನಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ತೊಗೊಳಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಏನು ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ಸೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ಸೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.